Angus, Chung, Circuit 10 is one of your rides on Wednesday night. Remains in Class 4 and won a really good race last time out.
Yeah, he dropped to Class 4 and I think he's very competitive. Last start ran good. He's still improving and he's looking mature. But last start was the benefit for him. Got the ball seat and come out very strong. But this time, draw barrier 11 is a little bit tricky. So hopefully can keep going forward and get a good position.
And is that going to be key, do you think, to perhaps winning or losing the race, that he can stride forward and overcome that wide draw?
Yeah. So it's not my option, isn't it? So we probably just send it forward, and probably we'll try to get sit second for the horse, and hopefully he can hit a nice run like last time.
Angus, you have the luxury, of course, of working for Tony Cruz, so you'd know this horse well. You've ridden him in 4 races. You've ridden him track work. Have you felt him develop since that last run?
Yeah, 100%. The first couple starts probably a little bit too keen, I reckon. The mouth probably not easy to control, but from probably last start, I can feel, even the morning gallop, I can feel the horse settle down and under the control, and he saved more energy at the beginning.
You would be the right man to ask as far as the form is concerned, because the horse that ran 7th last time was Happy Fat Cat, so the form's looking good as well.
Yeah. Happy Fat Cat, yeah, it's good.
And just for you, Angus, we're sort of halfway through the season. You're up to the 16 winner mark. What would be Angus Chung's school report on himself at the moment? How happy have you been with the first half of the season?
Yeah, I think there's not bad results, but I expect a bit more. Never satisfied. Hopefully in the future I get a bit more.
Excellent stuff. And what do you feel that you've learned and developed as a rider since you've been riding here in Hong Kong? Obviously you had great success down in South Australia, but this is totally different, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty tough in Hong Kong. I probably jump the gates a bit alert right now. Most of the runs, the ride is going forward. So I'm learning how to jump quick first and be sharper to get the position.
Jamie, PACHISI is a once race horse from your stable. Did a fairly good job on debut. Came from absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, he's a progressive horse. He trialled well leading into his debut and just rode him a bit conservative from the barrier, and he managed to get home quite nicely. He's probably a little bit stiff there. He got held up a little bit, but yeah, an encouraging way for him to start his life here in Hong Kong.
New jockey this time around, an additional bit of headgear with a tongue tie. You have trialled him. Tell me about that trial.
Trial was good, just nice easy trial, a little while between runs, just sort of waiting for the sort of the right track and distance and class to come around again. There was a little while between class 4000s. So the trial was good. Tongue tie goes on, as I've said before, something that most of us will wear. But we're happy with him leading into it. He's just got to overcome the bad gate.
He does. I guess the sort of the caveat to that is that they might well go pretty quick in this, which will suit your horse.
Yeah, I think it will. I think that's his only hope really, is if they go fast and it sort of sets it up for something to get over the top of him. So that's what we'll be hoping for. But he's in good order at home. As you sort of alluded to, he's not an overly big horse, but he's an athlete and he's got a good way of going, and we're looking forward to him running.
Just on that angle, Jamie, obviously with him not being that big, I mean, he's very much sub 1,000 pounds. I think he's 983 this Wednesday night. How do you campaign a horse like that?
We'd just race him pretty sparingly for the rest of the season. He'd be the sort of horse that could have a run every 6 weeks, something like that. And then when he has a summer break, we just hope that he thickens up and goes to the next level as a 4-year-old next year. But he's a really athletic horse. He's sort of clean jointed. So we hope that he's one of those athletic horses that can enjoy a long career here in Hong Kong.
Silvestre, a couple of nice Class 1 races on Wednesday night, and I'm sure you'd love to win one, if not both of them. And rewarding together is your mount in the 1200 metre one. He was very good last time down the straight at Group 3 level.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm pleased with the rides, and and I think he could be very competitive.
Just on that form, obviously what he had shown last time, that was only the first time you'd ridden him. I mean, he would suggest that in a race of this nature, he should go very close.
Yeah, it's like we like the horse, and like they said, I presume the horse is in good form, and he come to this race with a chance.
Course and distance form can sometimes be key. 6-time winner over the course and distance as well. That's going to stand him in very good stead, I would imagine.
Absolutely, and it's like I like the horse. He ran a good race last time out. and you know, he familiar with the track, and no, if you think it goes in our way, and you know, I think he's a big player.
Plenty of pace on in the race as well. He's a horse that I imagine will take a bit of a sit. I suppose that can't be a bad thing as well, given where you're drawn.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, it's like they say, he's familiar with the track, and Happy Valley usually is always pace on the race, and especially in the sprint courses. And no, I'm happy with the ride, and you know, if he put the same performance he put last time in the race in Shatin and turn to Happy Valley, he should be very, very close.
He certainly should. And just for yourself, Silvestre, obviously a bit of news coming out in the last week or so that you're going to stay with us to the end of the season. Obviously that's great news for many, because obviously you've got a big following here, but for yourself to stay here in Hong Kong, I guess, you know, to the point you've got now where, you know, you're high up in the Premiership, you've very much established yourself, that's certainly a good thing.
Yeah, you know, I've been getting support from the owners and trainers, and no, I was just pleased, and you know, and the Jockey Club considering to extend my license, and I am happy to do so.
Silvestre Encountered is going for a three-timer. You've ridden him twice, 2 wins. He's making up into a nice horse.
He has, yeah. He's, you know, he's improved quite a lot since he put the blinkers on him, and this time he got a better gait. You know, I don't have to work on him so hard to get to the position I want to, and no, I just hope things can go right for him, fall 1 or 2, and you know, he could be a big player there.
Between yourself and Manfred Mann, are you of the opinion that the blinkers have had a really decent effect? Obviously he's won the 2 of them, but have they really improved the horse, do you feel?
Has, yeah, you know, and you know, to me, probably he's not quite necessary to have them on, but he won 2 races with them on, so why we should leave him on.
What about his track work, Silvestre? You've had a chance to sit on him since last time?
Yes, I have, and he feels really well in the mornings, and you know, he's nice and settled, and no, I'm pleased. I'm very pleased the way things go for him.
Form looks okay. Beat Rocket Spade last time. I know he didn't win next time, but he went close to doing so certainly the form looks okay.
Yeah, the form looked good, and it's like that say, last time we done the hard way, and but this time we could play different, and it's like they say, you know, he's a horse, he can follow them or can do the work from the front as well.
This is an extended Class 3, 60 to 85. He's gone up to 81, so the handicap has really given him a chance here, hasn't he?
Has, yeah, you know, they've been very kind to us, and you know, he didn't win by a huge margin last time out, but he put a good show, you know.
He has got a Derby entry, Silvestre. Now, obviously, that's a fair way off at this stage. He's off a mark of 81, probably needs to do a bit more, but do you think he's a horse that might get a bit further?
And I'm sure he stays. Yeah. I don't know if he's up to that level yet, but he stays the trip, and we need to win and need to win well to think about to go for the Derby.